Next point, don't make fun of yourself. Self-deprecating humor is a disgusting habit. Um, are you a joke? I don't think you're a joke. So don't talk about yourself as if you're a joke. Self-deprecating humor is the sign of a person who thinks lowly of themselves. And they think so low that they have to diffuse the situation by talking down about themselves. Um, they might have a win, something like that, but they'll slap themselves down because they don't feel good enough about themselves to accept the high and accept the compliments that people are giving. Um, Depending on your culture, this might be part of your culture. If you're an English guy, a lot of English humor is self-deprecating, but it's a terrible habit, I think. And um, you get the behavior from others that you accept. And if you make fun of yourself, you are accepting and allowing other people to do it. Um, I don't think I don't want people to look at me as a target for jokes, so therefore I'm not going to treat myself as a joke. Okay? And if someone thinks that I'm a target for a joke, we're going to have a problem, and I'm going to get up in their face immediately. Okay? And that all comes down to self-esteem and self-respect. And if you want to be respected, then you have to treat yourself with respect, and you have to talk about yourself with respect. Okay? Next point, don't play the victim. Um, Again, there's winners and losers in life, and there's victors and victims. You can read my article on Be a Victor, Not a Victim to get the full depth of that. But for the most people in the world, they do stuff that they don't want to do. They work jobs that they hate so they can provide for themselves and their family. The majority of people are victims. Um, but you don't want to be that guy, okay? And a lot of that starts in refusing to be a victim in any way, shape, or form. You could have had the most horrible shit happen to you in your life. Instead of being defined by that, start viewing that as just some shit that happened that you got over and that made you stronger. Okay? Our culture right now, the culture I come from, North America, has elevated victimhood to a virtue. It's the goddamn Olympics of oppression, of who suffered the most. Oh, I'm black and I'm from a single parent, and so I have to deal with all this racism, blah, 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 bullshit. I come from a single parent household. I grew up poor. That doesn't fucking matter. Okay? That has nothing to do with anything. And I'm not going to let that define me. I'm not going to sit here and complain to you guys. No one wants to hear that shit. You guys don't want to hear from a victim and from a complainer. You guys want to hear from a guy who's got his shit together and who's moved past that and who's stepped over all obstacles instead of letting obstacles step on him. Okay? Um, you know, it's just the only way to go. Sure, okay, people are racist. Sure, if you're black or Native American or Indian or whatever, there's a lot of people who are going to look at you and not like you. But it doesn't matter, right? None of that's stopping you from getting ahead in the world. We live in the greatest time of the greatest opportunity in the history of the world. Anyone can go out and make $1 million. Anyone can make money online. Um, you've got laws protecting you against this stuff, okay? You've got the right to work and the right to earn a living like anyone else. This is unprecedented in the history of the world, okay? You've got more opportunity than anyone else than your ancestors could ever have dreamed of. And it's all just sitting there right at your fingertips, okay? And, I mean, don't let people, don't accept this idea of being a victim. Be the victor, okay? Um, Being a victim, these are the kind of guys who say, I don't have any luck but bad luck. And that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. A victor says, that's some shit that happened to me. I moved on. I got another win coming up. I just smashed my goals. You know, that's just shit. Put that shit in your rear view, okay? Whatever it is, whatever happened to you, doesn't fucking matter. Put that shit in your rear view and focus on the future and towards the next thing that you're going to kick ass at. All right.